My name is Jonathan Kwaisin, and welcome to JQM TV. Today I want to talk to you about 5 things that a music director must do before he goes to rehearsal. 5 things, 5 very important things that a music director must observe or do before rehearsal time. Number 1 is to choose or plan the song list and arrangements. You have to do this as your number 1 thing. You have to know the songs, obviously, that you're going to do, and then also the arrangements of the songs that you're going to do. You have to choose songs that fit the theme or message that your pastor is preaching. Then also you have to decide on specific arrangements, intros, keys, transitions, and any unique elements that the music may come with. So, most of the time in contemporary churches, you have the worship session or the praise session where you do 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 songs at the same time. And you have to know how these songs should be arranged, what comes afterward. And if there are going to be changes in the keys, you have to also plan ahead how they are going to be done. If you are going to have different song leaders singing those different songs, you have to plan all those things ahead of the rehearsal so that you have confidence in the songs when you are teaching and have also a smooth worship experience. Number 2 is to practice and internalize the music. Now, this one just speaks about how you should familiarize yourself with all parts: melody, harmony, rhythm, syncopations, and what have you. If you have to do some modulations here and there, how to do them. And you can only have mastery on these ones when you listen to the songs and internalize them. So you have to familiarize yourself with all parts: melody, harmony, rhythm, and if possible, play through each section. This helps you lead confidently and address any musical challenges that may come up during the rehearsal. So you are going to have a time where probably the altos may say the key is too low or too high. Now remember, you are the music director and you know your people. And so when you listen to the piece may be in key F sharp. But knowing your people, you'll be able to probably bring the key to F or E based on the kind of vocalist you have and their vocal range. If you don't know what I'm talking about, refer to my other video on tessitura and you'll understand. So this is the second thing you have to do: practice and internalize the song so that you have mastery and be confident when you are teaching. Number 1 is prepare spiritual devotion. So when you go for the rehearsal, you have to begin with a scripture, you have to pray, and also have devotion to set a spiritual focused atmosphere. Most of the time what happens is people just go to rehearsal and they start. But you have to encourage your team members to remember the purpose behind what you're doing. Rehearsal is not just an activity in vacuum. It is a spiritual activity that eventually translates into your ministration. When you understand that what you are going to do is ministration and not performance, you will precede it with spiritual activities like prayer, understanding of the songs that you are going to do. So make sure that spiritual devotion is part of your preparation before the rehearsal. And number 4 is you have to communicate expectations with your team. You have to send out the song list, arrangements, and any vocal instrumentation or parts in advance. Now, as a music director, if you're a producer as well, you are supposed to get your stems, you are supposed to get your parts and everything, and send to your music or your musicians for them to know the songs they are going to do before they walk into the rehearsal. This is going to make your work very easy. It's also going to make their learning very easy. You help them to do better as musicians. So the drummer knows his line, the guitarist knows his line, the tenor singer knows his part, the soprano knows his part, They know where the syncopation is. They know how the arrangement is going to be. You help them to have mastery over the rehearsal or the song itself. And finally, number 5 is to also have setup and test equipment. So the music director is supposed to go to the auditorium or wherever you are going to have the music first. You are supposed to get there. You are supposed to make sure microphones are working, make sure the sound is well done. You are supposed to make sure that the musical equipments are all in good shape. A music director is supposed to know when the drum is having a problem, when the keyboard is having a problem, when the bass is having a problem. That is what will make you an effective music director. And then when your people come, you are not going to have challenges where in the middle of rehearsal, you find out that a cable has a problem. The music director is supposed to know all these things before rehearsal starts. And so these are 5 things that a music director is supposed to know or do rather before he engages his people at rehearsals. And if you have been blessed by these 5 tips, please remember to subscribe to my channel, like what you just saw, and share to help us. Music directors are supposed to hear this, they are supposed to see this, and it will shape how they work for the Lord effectively. My name is Jonathan Kwesi, and this is JQM TV. Thanks for watching. See you another time. Bye-bye.